4 fields of first state bred 3-year-olds went to post at Bally's Dover in their $100,000 Delaware Standardbred Breeders' Fund Finals. Let's take a look at each division and the winners. First, we'll bring in the sophomore female trotters in rich finals action as She's All Woman brought home the victory.
They come to the top of the stretch now and turn for home, and all along She's All Woman leads by about 5 lengths. Holding second, Just Pumping, Miss Timberwolf on the outside, Frankie Doyle toward the rail. They come to the wire. It'll be She's All Woman by 5 or 6. Miss Timberwolf's going to get up for the place spot. Back to third, Just Pumping. Fourth is Frankie Doyle in 158 3.
She's All Woman, owned and bred by Pam Wagner, got away in the middle of the pack, made her move, and never looked back, winning by 5 lengths in 158 3 for trainer John Wagner. This was the 3rd DSBF series sweep for the daughter of Anders Bluestone. She swept the 2022 series for 3-year-olds at Harrington Raceway earlier in the year and also won the Bally's Dover series for 2-year-olds back in 2021. We got a chance to talk with winning driver Vic Kirby about the victory. So tell me about the trip, Vic, because she was the heavy favorite, but it's not like you wanted to leave with her and cut the mile. So tell me about how it unfolded for you.
Well, I wanted to get away as close as possible. I figured I probably wouldn't be able to make the lead without using her too hard, so I was able to land, I think, maybe 5th, and then I just was able to buy my time, and there was a little action up front which helped, and then when I moved her, she did the rest on her own.
What's she like to drive?
She's actually, excuse the expression, a bit around the barn, according to Sam Warrington, who takes care of her. And she's kind of a handful warming up and scoring down, but in the race, she's just a joy in the race.
So she is all woman.
Yes, that's what Sam says all the time, and she calls her the name I just used on her.
Now, John Wagner's a trainer, and I don't want to age us because we're about the same age, but John has had faith in you and given you responsibilities in the bike and, like for decades,
Yeah.
and still now he has a lot of trust and faith in you.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be where I am if it wasn't for him. And I mean, I still appreciate every opportunity he gives me, even though some of them aren't good opportunities, but I appreciate what he gives me, and I'm always thankful to him.
All right, well, congratulations. Always a big win when you get a DSBF final win.
Absolutely, especially around Christmas time.
Moving on, it's the DSBF final for our 3-year-old trotting Colts and Geldings as Navy Blue crossed the wire first.
They're at the top of the stretch now, and Navy Blue has gone up and gotten a lead. Navy Blue back to second is Big Daddy D. A fight for third between Jay's Bluestone and Tua. They straighten away. Navy Blue begins to move away. Navy Blue, Big Daddy D, they come to the wire, and it's Navy Blue to win it. Navy Blue, Big Daddy D, and Jay's Bluestone, 156 2.
Navy Blue settled in second and then made his move down the backside to win in 156 2. The sophomore son of Anders Bluestone is owned by Wyatt Starkey and Art Stafford Jr., who is also the breeder, trainer, and driver for this talented trotter. Dover's publicity director, Al Krasuski, had the opportunity to chat with Stafford after the big win.
Navy Blue wins the Delaware Standardbred Breeders' Fund Final, 3-year-old Colt and Gelding Trotters, 156 2. Arthur, you look at the program, and it looked like you had a really, really good shot. Tell us about the trip.
Just wanted to keep him relaxed early, just keep everything low-key and let him trot when it was time to go.
The horse that looked like was going to be your biggest competition was Big Daddy D when you guys both left out of there. Any nervous moments?
No, not really. I would just want to let him go ahead and relax and do whatever he was going to do, and when I got ready, just go ahead and race.
Well, the time 156 2, I believe that's a lifetime best for him. It's a little chilly tonight. Tell us about Navy Blue, how you were able to pick him out and his progress. It looks like he's getting better and better.
He is a homebred. We raised him out of a mare that we raced in Delaware, and he's really performed well for us.
Arthur, congratulations. Navy Blue, 156-2.
Next up, let's see our young filly pacing division with Gaitway Gal taking home the winner's share.
They come toward the top of the stretch. Gateway Gal has about a 2.5 length lead as they come off the turn. Gateway Gal, Shabby Chic chasing in second. Down toward the inside, Odds on Silver Gal, far outside, Kai Kai coming through the stretch. Gateway Gal is long gone. Gateway Gal by 5 or 6. Shabby Chic is going to hold second. Gateway Gal, Shabby Chic, and Odds on Silver Gal in 155-3.
Gateway Gal made her move in front of the stands and kept the lead for a confident victory in 155-3. Owned and bred by Gateway Stable, this daughter of Del Marvelous out of the mare Brussels Hanover is the older sister to another DSBF champ, and that would be freshman pacer Gateway Guy. Gateway Gal is trained by Jeff Smith and driven by Pat Barry, who joined Al Krasuski in the winner's circle.
Jeff, I think we've been here before with Gateway Gal's younger brother, the 2-year-old.
This mare likes Del Marvelous.
Tell me about her.
Yeah, this mare's just a classy mare. She's been classy all year. She tries hard. Sound mare all the time.
How have you kept her so sharp through these last couple weeks?
She keeps herself sharp. Believe me, she goes to the track on her toes every day.
Any future plans after today?
I'm not sure what we're going to do, if we're going to race her a little, and I think they're planning on breeding her next spring.
See, well, Jeff, congratulations again. Thank you. Pat, congratulations. Gateway Gal. Obviously, you saw Shabby Chic. You knew you kind of had to beat her. Left out there and got away third. And tell me about the trip.
Well, when I landed third, I wanted to move back to the lead, see if Corey'd let me go. And I wasn't sure where Timmy landed. I was hoping he'd have to be first over because the last final, when I retook on Timmy, he blew my doors away.
Yeah, when he came first up, were there any cautious moments?
Well, yeah, but in the last turn, I was like, I can try to get away from Timmy because I know that filly has a little trouble at the turns.
Well, congratulations. A super trip for a Gateway Gal. Congratulations, Pat.
Thank you.
Finally, let's take a look at the rich DSBF final for male pacers as Heinikin Bythebay took home the winner's share.
They make their way over toward the top of the stretch. First time Heinikin Bythebay is getting away. Heinikin Bythebay opens up 3 or 4 lengths. Business Director races outside of D's Heartland. Swinging wide now is Bad and Bougie. They straighten away. Pulling away is Heinikin Bythebay with a big lead. Heinikin Bythebay up on the outside now. Here's Bad and Bougie in the second. Heinikin Bythebay, Bad and Bougie, and Business Director in 153-2.
Heinikin Bythebay, the heavy favorite, splashed his way to another victory. Owned and bred by KDK Standardbreds, the 3-year-old pacer won in 153-2 on this rainy evening. This is the 3rd DSBF final for the son of Southwind Lynx. We caught up with trainer Kevin Switzer and driver Tim Tetrick after the important victory.
Tell us your history with the horse.
I owned his mother. I owned all his brothers and sisters. He had a horse. His mare's first fall was a horse called Switch and Swag. That was a good horse. Lollipop Kid win 49. All of her male horses all raced good. The female, she had a couple of females, weren't really that good. And he would be the last one that I have added a mare. And he's just a real nice horse, you know.
You're the owner and the trainer on this horse. What's this horse like to work with?
He's very good, very quiet horse. He's been, the last couple of months, he's been a lot calmer since Timmy started driving him. And he really doesn't do anything wrong. Quiet in the paddock, quiet on the trailer. I actually don't think he could go that fast. He's so quiet. I train him because I don't race him a lot. Like you'll see, if you look at him, he's had a couple months off. I only want to race him in the Sire Stakes. But now that this is over, we're going to race him in the Blue Hen against the better horses and see how they goes there. And we'll move up, whether we go Grand Circuit or stay here. It all depends. It all depends what the Green Man says when we come back in from the Blue Hen race.
Tell us a little bit about that race. It's a wicked night out there.
Yeah, it's tough. It's windy and rainy and cold, and we're getting wind gusts, and it's kind of blowing every other direction. And it was a tough first quarter, but this horse has been sharp. He's been the best the last 2 years in this division, and he proved why, and it was a tough heat, but he showed he had guts and got the job done.
Now, when weather's like this, how do you change up your driving style, or do you?
Well, if you watch all night, it's been pretty much all up close, you know, so you couldn't get too far back. And I didn't want to let Tony's horse from the rail beat me to the punch and me have to go chase him because he was the one to beat, and it all worked out.
And what's it like to drive this horse under better conditions?
He's a nice horse. He's a horse that I think that'll move up, be a racehorse here in Delaware for the next few years, and hopefully for the connections he does. And he's been a lot of fun for me to drive over the last 2 years. He's got a lot of power. He's fast. And, he let me teach him a little bit. At first, he was really hot and aggressive, and now you can drive him any way you want. He listens to me. He waits for me to tell him what to do. So that's nice that he's learned the progression.
A big overall congratulations goes out to our sophomore Delaware Standardbred Breeders' Fun Final winners this meet at Bally's Dover.